fence. Look, the gate's over there, silly.
Phew! Oh, it's so lucky I got out of prison. I thought I was going to be stuck there for ages. Barnaby is so cheeky. But we're not talking about me in prison. We're talking about when Joseph was in prison. And last week we learnt that God was still with Joseph even though he was in prison. And today we're learning about two prisoners and their two dreams. When Joseph was in prison, he was in charge of all the other prisoners. And one of them was a cupbearer. I am the cupbearer. I am the cupbearer. I give the wine to Pharaoh the king. Yum, yum. And the other one was a baker. I am the baker, I bake the bread. I am the baker, I bake the bread. I feed Pharaoh in the palace. I feed Pharaoh in the palace. Now the cupbearer and the baker, they each had a dream, but they didn't know what they meant, and it made them really sad. Joseph said, "Don't interpretations belong to God? Come on, tell me your dreams." So the cupbearer and the baker told Joseph the dreams, and Joseph told them what they meant. And guess what? The dreams came true. The cupbearer, he went back to work, and the baker, he died. What God said in the dreams, they came true. But you know what? When the cupbearer went back to work, he forgot all about Joseph. He forgot all about Joseph and what Joseph did. Does this mean that God forgot about Joseph too? Does this mean that God forgot his promises? Does this mean that Joseph is going to be stuck in prison for a very, very, very long time, even though he didn't do anything wrong? No, of course not. No. You see, God's word is steadfast. What God says will happen. God's word is true. It's firm. It's sure. It's certain. What God says will come true because God said it. God's word is steadfast. You see, what God said in the Old Testament came true in the New Testament because Jesus died and came alive again. God's promises made to Abraham and to Isaac and to Jacob, they came true. They came true when Jesus died on the cross and came alive again. Everything in the Old Testament points to Jesus, and they all came true. God's word is steadfast. Everything God says comes true. Joseph said, "Don't all interpretations belong to God?" God enabled Joseph to interpret the dreams. God actually gave the dreams. God's word is steadfast. It is true. We can trust it. Do you know what? Everything written in the Bible is true. We can trust it. What God promised in the Old Testament came true. And we know that for sure because Jesus died on the cross and came alive again. We know that God always keeps his promises because his word is steadfast. We can trust God and his word. Joseph. 1, 2, 3, 4. God keeps his promises. God has a plan to protect and save Jacob's family through one man. Despite the evil deeds of men down to Egypt, but God was always still with him. Put in prison, but God was always still with him. Bye.